early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Ritter is there, one away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Striding in once again, J.D. Ritter. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. The tag gets one, and he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is...
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, J.D. Ritter, already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. 1 run scores. Throw to second, but he's in there as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives 2 more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact. Stepping in for the Braves, Marwin Gonzalez, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. To first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in, Tyler Flowers. He singled his last time up.
Tyler Flowers.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Digging in once again, Ozzie Albies. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, J.D. Ritter. He's been a machine in this one with a homer and 3 doubles on his line. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit high and deep to left field. Renfroe going back on it at the track, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before, and you can add 1 more home run onto this already impressive number. Digging in, Austin Hedges. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Austin Hedges.
Lifted in the air out to right. Ritter is there. He makes the catch and the runner from second. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third.
Now at the plate, Manuel Margot looking to cut into that big deficit they've got in front of them.
Margot.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out to right field. Ritter has it in his tracks. He gets there to make the catch. Should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. 11-4 at the end of this affair. The Braves took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Here we are at Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona, just about set for Friday Night Baseball on the show. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Atlanta Braves and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Braves are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Robbie Ray will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Inciarte. Splash right into the pool.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he...
Up next for Arizona, Jake Lamb. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to stop it. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Boy, this guy's hot right now.
Leading off the inning, J.D. Ritter, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out. Number 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, J.D. Ritter, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Bird is there for it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch. So digging in now, Jake Lamb. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Ritter on the move. 1 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.D. Ritter. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sharp ground ball to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now. And the streak is alive. As you can see on the graphic, he creeps ever closer to the big number 56.
Amazing what this guy has been able to do. Think about the pressure every day he gets to the ballpark. Members of the media asking him about the streak. Can he keep it going? Is he looking forward down the line? Amazing how he's been able to concentrate through all of this.
Yeah, and how it affects everyone else around him because everyone's pushing every night. You can't lose sight of trying to win ball games, but man, the focus of our attention
is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. 3-2 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 3-run shot down the line in left. Home run number 5 on the year. And just like that, it's now a... At the plate, J.D. Ritter, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. So he creeps ever closer to triple digits as it's now a 6-run ball game. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby.
Now at the plate, J.D. Ritter. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Ritter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Into the box now, Jose Perella. He went deep back in the 5th. Ritter at second with 2 down. Dribbled down the 3rd baseline. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. This one ends with a 10-5 score. The Atlanta Braves used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Julio Teheran earns win number 7 on the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
10 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 5 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 15 men on base.
Not a surprise for this time of year. It is burning hot here at Chase Field in Phoenix. Today, it's game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Atlanta. Settling in now, J.D. Ritter. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
Ritter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Souza is under it. And that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Ritter. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And my word, that cleared the stands. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, so he creeps ever closer to triple digits, and the Braves add on. It's 4-0. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Jamie Gutierrez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Skied into straightaway right. Ritter on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Jake Lamb standing in now.
Now batting, left fielder, Jake Lamb.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Ritter makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Ready to take his hacks again, J.D. Ritter, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Lined into right, a base hit. So that's a pair of hits for him now this afternoon as he lines that one sharply into right. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So coming to the plate, Tyler Flowers. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Here it comes, the 3-0. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away. Throw goes over to third. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Hit back toward the mound. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Ready once again, Johan Camargo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, J.D. Ritter. He singled his last time up.
J.D. Ritter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second of the game. And it's now a 6-1 ball game. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like great.
Ready to take his hacks again, J.D. Ritter, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Swing and a ball hit high in the air to right center, carrying well, and look out in the pool area. It's a home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center, his third home run of the ball game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Atlanta Braves took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Well, the clear skies typically mean one thing. A hot afternoon. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Ritter, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in to second for one. On to first as they get the double. Up next for Arizona, Steven Souza looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Ritter racing back. He's through first and hustling for second. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Ritter. He'll swing it from the left side right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 0-1 count and the pitch. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center.
He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
Ready for another chance? Taijuan Walker, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Taijuan Walker.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ritter going back to the track. Around first, he's digging for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward right field. Ritter giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball. Striding in once again, Fletcher Allred.
Second baseman, Fletcher Allred.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Ritter is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. Ready for another shot now. J.D. Ritter 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Ritter.
Here comes the first pitch. High pop up. Bird is under it. 1 down. Good time now to check out the Diamondbacks Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Digging in to try it again. Taijuan Walker. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. In the air to straightaway right. Ritter moves over. 1 away. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Fletcher Allred. He flew out in his last at bat.
Fletcher Allred.
This is in the air out to right. Ritter coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here.
The next to bat for Atlanta, J.D. Ritter, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
The 0-1 pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Swanson on second. Freeman at first with no outs. And that swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. 3-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Ritter is after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Another good inning for the Diamondbacks. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, J.D. Ritter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that just misses the pool as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. And he will creep ever closer to that record as you see there. This hitting streak has reached epic proportions now.
Dero, this guy is just amazing right now. He's just swinging a magic wand, and it looks like there's no end in sight to this streak.
Yeah, you can't think of anything else. This is national news right here. This is all anybody's talking about. When you start getting into these numbers, almost 2 months, and you're challenging Joe DiMaggio and the 56-game hit streak, it's all anybody should be talking about.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Allred takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, in his career matchups with Fernando Salas. He's 1 for 4. Final strike for the Braves. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. And he is out at the plate. trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be, and this ball game. Getting set for baseball under the lights just outside of Atlanta at SunTrust Park. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the... In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. This is in the air out to right field. Ritter is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, J.D. Ritter. We all know he's absolutely locked in at the plate right now. Hits in his last 49 games. 50 could be in the cards right here.
I think everybody should be on their feet every time this guy comes to the plate. I mean, you're witnessing history right here. He's got a chance to bring his hit streak to 50 games. Things we've never seen before in this game outside of Joe DiMaggio. Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And let's take a look at Joe Panic. I call him the big fundamental.
And now the Giants pitcher, Jeff Samardzija. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Heading out towards shallow right. Ritter is under it, and that ends the inning. Make it. So a runner at first with 2 away, and standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In the air out to right, and that'll get down for a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make it.
Digging in for his second at-bat, J.D. Ritter. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, so he creeps ever closer to triple digits, and now it's 2-1 in favor of Atlanta. So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Skied into straightaway right. Ritter is there, and he'll bring this one in. Digging in and looking for more, J.D. Ritter. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Jackson. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His second home run of the game as they stretch the lead to 5 runs. One more time. He gets it. Popped him up. Albies onto the grass, and that retires the side. So they go quiet. Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. The Braves took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Matt Wisler with his 4th win this season.
The final line.
MLB's coverage of. So here's the cleanup hitter, J.D. Ritter. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch coming. Here it is. High and deep to right center. Back goes Jackson at the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. And he will creep ever closer to that record, as you see there. This hitting streak has reached epic proportions now.
D-Row, this guy is just amazing right now. He's just swinging a magic wand, and it looks like there's no end in sight to this streak.
Yeah, you can't think of anything else. This is national news right here. This is all anybody's talking about. When you start getting into these numbers, almost 2 months, and you're challenging Joe DiMaggio and the 56-game hit streak, it's all anybody should be talking about.
The 1-2. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Stepping in for the Braves, J.D. Ritter, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Swanson over at second. Freeman at first. One gone. Line drive to center field. Jackson is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.D. Ritter, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. First offering on its way. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 6-3 game.
Well, D-Row, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket, runs scored in ribbies, runs scored in ribbies, and this guy's the best in the business right now.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We play. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Yasmani Grandal, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Ritter has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, J.D. Ritter, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Jackson, still ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. So he creeps ever closer to triple digits as it is now 7-3. Next to bat for the Giants, Yasmani Grandal. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one. As we move into the later innings, down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Taken high and deep to right. Ritter going back on it to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ritter ranging back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the down in order.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good.
From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from SunTrust Park. Today it's the finale. Sean Newcomb will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario is there. And the inning is over. Standing in, Brandon Belt. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Skied into very shallow right. Ritter on the move, and that's the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Ritter. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Jackson is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Set down. Leading off the inning, J.D. Ritter, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Ritter.
Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Back goes Rosario, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo shot here to left, so he creeps ever closer to triple digits. And the Braves have drawn even now. It's 3-3. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matt, you know what?
Stepping into the box, J.D. Ritter, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Belt moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. San Francisco jumped ahead in this. Now from SunTrust Park. Digging in now, J.D. Ritter, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Ritter.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. And he will get him at first on a fine spin and throw from short right, and that ends the inning. So striding forward now, J.D. Ritter. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings.
Hang on, this is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run. J.D. Ritter has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level.
100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
In now for Washington, William Alston. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ritter going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall as he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Striding in now for the Nats, Alfonso Cisneros. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit in the air to right field. Ritter on the move, 2 down. Settling in now, J.D. Ritter comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Taylor will get there, and he puts it away. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Trey Turner. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ritter is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in once again, J.D. Ritter, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And that's a home run into the top tank. A solo shot here to left. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch to him because he's killing them. Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
Just outside the city. Digging in the switch hitter, J.D. Ritter. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on. And he will creep ever closer to that record, as you see there. This hitting streak has reached epic proportions now.
D-Row, this guy is just amazing right now. He's just swinging a magic wand, and it looks like there's no end in sight to this streak.
Yeah, you can't think of anything else. This is national news right here. This is all anybody's talking about. When you start getting into these numbers, almost 2 months, and you're challenging Joe DiMaggio and the 56-game hit streak, it's all anybody should be talking about.
Grounder down the line at third. Rendon is there. One there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Digging in to try it again. J.D. Ritter. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high and deep to right center. Parra is in pursuit. He makes the running play. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. J.D. Ritter. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Oh, and 2, here it comes. High in the air. Rendon waits on it. 2 gone. So a big moment here, and standing in, J.D. Ritter, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as they open it up to 6-2 now.
And they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game, but I'd give them some if I could hand some out.
Ready for another chance? Tommy Joseph is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Braves have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. 8-2 is how this one ends today. Now from Cobb County, Georgia, we're live inside SunTrust Park. It's the first game in the month of July between the New York Yankees and the Atlanta Braves. Julio Teheran gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they cannot allow that one run to deflate them. I know they haven't been playing well recently, but that's nothing in today's game. The way guys are hitting home runs at an epic rate, they just need to calm down and get on the offensive side of the ball. It looked like, from our perspective, he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Ready with the 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Freeman rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he's safe as it's now a 2-0 ball game. And a big one there as his streak reaches 55 now. One short of the magic number of 56.
Dero, I can't imagine what's going through his mind when he walks into the batter's box knowing he's so close to baseball eternity. This is unbelievable that he's this close to Joe DiMaggio.
I know what he's saying in his mind right now, Dan. He's saying, please, God, I need another knock.
Just one more.
Just one more. For the boys, for Joe DiMaggio, for this place to go crazy. The fact that we're here right now getting to witness this, I feel like we're so blessed.
And that's the second out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of...
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that... Trying to pick things up where we left off, J.D. Ritter. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run shot to left center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. As the Braves open things up here, it's 4-1.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Ready to take his hacks again, J.D. Ritter, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball.
Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right, but that'll be off the right field wall. The relay, and he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Flowers. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Hit on the ground toward the left. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
That's just your classic Ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through, and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Perella. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. And the next in is Johan Camargo. And they're runners at the corners now.
Third baseman, Johan Camargo.
Chopped at the plate. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 0-2 delivery. Popped up. Back behind second. Suzuki camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. Ready once again, Charlie Culberson. It was a walk in his last trip.
Charlie Culberson.
The 1-2. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves will settle for just the 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Braves 5 and the Yankees 1. Striding in once again, J.D. Ritter. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His second of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Wow, you can understand what the pitcher's thinking. He doesn't have an empty base, and he needs to get ahead of the count. All he wants to do is get that first pitch over for a strike, but the batter knew the same thing.
Into the box now, Barton Suzuki. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now the 0-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Ritter moves over, 1 out. Standing in and working on a fantastic game, J.D. Ritter. He has 7 runs driven into his name so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up to second for 1. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Stepping in for the Braves, Tyler Flowers. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Flowers.
The 2-1 pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Ritter rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he's in there. And they're pulling away. They lead by 7. Standing in, Barton Suzuki starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Albies will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Last chance for the Yankees. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Ritter makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. The Braves, with their 50th team win, tops in the division. Julio Teheran earned his 9th win of the year. Jordan Montgomery was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves: 10 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Yankees, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of SunTrust Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.
underneath the southern skies of Georgia. Here's Lucas Duda now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Lucas Duda.
Swung on and belted to right for Duda. This one is deep. Gone!
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Skied into straightaway right. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, J.D. Ritter. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Digging in for his second at-bat, J.D. Ritter. And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Tyler Flowers.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, J.D. Ritter. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Brandon Drury will bat next.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
0-1 count, and the pitch. In the air now, out to right field. Moving under it, Ritter. 1 out. Here's Lucas Duda now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And due to behind 0-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Ritter has a beat on it. And that's the third out. The next at bat for Atlanta, J.D. Ritter, 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far, having quite the game. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. 1 down. Stepping into the box, J.D. Ritter, and their runners at the corners now. First offering on its way. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. A 1 pitch on its way. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And a relay to the plate. And he's safe.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket, runs scored and ribbies, and this guy's the best in the business right now.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
Left fielder, Marwin Gonzalez.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Judge is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. At the plate, Jose Perella is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Set, here's the 3-1. That's a strike to throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Digging in now for the Yankees, Brendan Drury. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Last chance for the Yankees. Skied into straightaway right. Ritter is after it, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Yeah, they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs, but never panicked. They just set about doing the little things that would get them back into it. And the next thing you know,
Inferences drawn from season statistics can sometimes illuminate potential areas of improvement.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to Wei-Yin Chen will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
kind of a strange outing in his last one, Matt. Was able to pitch into the 6th inning, wasn't able to complete the inning.
High and deep to right center. Castro going back on it, and it's gone as they add still another. And there it is. One of baseball's most unattainable records has just been broken as he now holds the all-time record for the longest hitting streak.
I can't imagine what the last couple of weeks has been like, D-Row, for this guy. Every time he goes to the ballpark, knowing that he's so close to catching Joe D, he finally does and passes the legendary Joe DiMaggio.
Yeah, Dan, Matty as well. I want to take my headset off and just stand here and let this guy soak in the moment and let it breathe real quick, because I didn't think we'd ever see this. I really did not think 56 games would ever be touched, and now to watch it get broken, what a special moment.
Up next from Miami, Newton Rodriguez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Ritter. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.D. Ritter. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And there it is. One of baseball's most unattainable records has just been broken, as he now holds the all-time record for the longest hitting streak.
I can't imagine what the last couple of weeks has been like, D-Row, for this guy. Every time he goes to the ballpark, knowing that he's so close to catching Joe D, he finally does and passes the legendary Joe DiMaggio.
Yeah, Dan, Matty as well. I want to take my headset off and just stand here and let this guy soak in the moment and let it breathe real quick, because I didn't think we'd ever see this. I really did not think 56 games would ever be touched, and now to watch it get broken, what a special moment.
So striding in, Jose Perella. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
0-2, here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Mobley moves over, and that ends the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, J.D. Ritter. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Oh, good contact there as this is sent in the air out to deep left center field. And this will wind up being the third long ball he surrendered tonight. A home run. Santa Maria. So a two-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as they stretch the lead to 5-1. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Row, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying.
Ready now for the Marlins, Akira Saito. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. High in the air out towards shallow right. Ritter will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. So digging in now, J.D. Ritter.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Drilled to the right side. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th. And there it is. One of baseball's most unattainable records has just been broken, as he now holds the all-time record for the longest hitting streak.
I can't imagine what the last couple of weeks has been like, D-Row, for this guy. Every time he goes, he finally does and passes the legendary Joe DiMaggio.
Yeah, Dan, Matty.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Ritter leads off second with nobody out. Chopped toward the second baseman. Saito scoops it up, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Striding into the box, Tyler Flowers. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-2. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's 6-1. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, J.D. Ritter, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Yanked on the ground down the line, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. Not too many more shots. Digging in, Newton Rodriguez starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ritter is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about